piece of crap. Sorry, I'm watching you jump over here. Always hurt so bad with that. Yeah, I told you. Oh my god. I need to do some quests actually because my quest resets and I'll be doing some quests from this map after this problem. Let's see. See it. This is how you test. Like, you go to your quest, like red harvest, see up top, weekly haul, they just do that thing, you don't do everything, like people testing to you. Out investment, playing videos about not having very well. It's their fault. That's the thing. Nobody hardly. I mean, people my age, learn to speak. People play video games since we were young, and we know that you don't. Like back then, when you had games like Nintendo, Sega, even like PlayStation 1, like once that game, there was no DLCs and stuff like. So once you play the game, it was over. So people didn't spend 8 hours, 10 hours in the pool. You know what I'm saying, man? That pool about killed me. So people didn't spend, and so my generation, we're not used to all the complaining that or not even that, but like people that even in the schools, millennials and Gen Zs. This is, I'm done getting upset about it. It's just immaturity. That's all it is. People that are like that, I'm not gonna call all millennials or all Gen Z immature. I have a friend that is a millennial. I have a couple friends that are millennials because I'm Gen Z only by like 3 years. I mean, I'm Gen X by only like 3 years. I was born in '77, so I do have friends that are a couple years older that millennials, but they don't have typical. But I also have ones that are about 10. I know some people from my church, and I grew up with Christian school. They're millennials, young ones, like in their 30s, and I know them because they were young kids, and the Christian school is small, and you know some kids. No, I mean, I think the one I'm talking about, his name is Bob, and him and his wife, they're 2 kids with China. They mentioned that you can actually get killed in China for being a missionary. Like they can't ever reveal where they're exactly when they're staying in China, because you don't ever know how it can get out. So people just so anyway, they have to be careful, and you know what I'm saying. So of course, I don't ever mean to steer. I know people don't understand when some people are stereotyping people. They feel like they hear me say millennial and Gen Z, they think I'm talking to everybody. I'm not talking about everybody. I mean, there are millennials and Gen Zs that do join the military. We're talking about 60% of that. I would say 60% of millennials and Gen Zs are just completely just doing nothing with their lives. That's what I would say, probably 60%. So, of course, or 70%. I don't really want to think that it's true what the statistics say. The people who do studies on generations and stuff, they say 80% of millennials are basically not doing jack crap for anybody, or But I don't want to get on that stuff. I'm tired of it. I just pray for everybody. I pray for millennials, Gen Z. I pray for every generation. I mean, some of the most evil people in the world are the baby boomers. My dad's generation. My dad's 81. He's a baby boomer. So I think that's what he's considered. But anyway, people get caught up in these labels, and I know it's just an easy way to describe it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why it's like I don't like. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I don't mean to sound like people in my generation or whatever. They're Gen X, like my generation, that are hard. But it's just our work. My generation's work that. It's like my generation was the last generation to actually have to be normal. My generation didn't grow up really two genders. That's what I mean. Stuff like that. Now, of course, every generation has people that are smart enough not to do that crap. But I don't know. I don't want y'all to think I'm some angry Christian guy. I mean, I really don't. I love every single person. It don't matter. I thought I heard it at my door. It doesn't matter if you're a millennial, if you're what. It doesn't matter who you are. Red, white, and black. Like we used to sing a song at my school. Red, yellow, black, and white. They are precious in our sight. Jesus loves the children of the world. That's why I was raised. I was not raised to, true Christians don't hate even like people that are into other lifestyles like homosexuality and all that. We don't hate those people, but there are people out there that are Christians that don't know how to talk to these people. And that's the problem. Yeah. You better not take it early or I'll tie your hands behind the back. I'll tie your feet and hands together and put you in bed.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tie you down so you can't. I want to see you stand there rubbing a candle saying, you sounded like, that's like something that people would do when I was hanging out and they were on drugs. I'm serious. That's what I felt like. I almost felt like you accidentally like took like multiple ones. Like you had, maybe you were putting them, had them in your hand, you put your other medicine in your hand. Because I was like, but then I was like, oh crap, the dad, we're not gonna need this. Then trying to be serious on talking, so this guy's probably like, thank you. Nothing. Well, that was pointless. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they wouldn't make him just disappear, especially if you're not gonna get anything because of. Yeah, I shaved my beard. That's why y'all can see my double chins. That's my secret. Man, that's camera angle. I gotta change this camera angle, man. Forget this stupid.
I hate that they didn't put a longer camera. Like, I hate that they didn't put a longer camera wire on these things.
Okay, let's see. Oh, God. Yeah. A little bit of everything. I was watching this movie called Rush about Sylvester Stallone did about IndyCar, about these two guys. It's a true story. James Hunt and I don't know. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's got the guy who played Thor when he first it was like this was one of his first movies. But it's a true story about these two guys. One was from Austria. I can't remember where he was from, but they were kind of competing against each other. I my stomach was off. I ate bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't know. I've gotten where I get tired of rice. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so long I was eating it, everywhere. Tokyo, so everywhere I went, I had to eat rice. Do you know this guy? You ever?
Sylvester Stallone made the movie. He made it from the story. It took place in the 70s or 80s. I can't remember his name. No. This took place in the IndyCar industry. It took place, but it's called Rush. Really good movie. I saw it long. It's been out. That guy, the other guy that played Thor, blonde hair, his very first race, because he had raced in Thor, and they pulled him up, and his very first race, he got to the track, and he saw a commotion, and he walked up there, and one of the IndyCar drivers had gone under like a railing on the side, but it had like two metal things, and he went under the lower one and decapitated the driver. That was the first thing he got to see when he got there. That was his first experience. So the day before he was about to get in the car, drive, and he saw a video of it again, and he stepped out the back of where they fixed the cars and threw up in front of like everybody that walks, in the back. So this guy's, he's real cocky, the guy from Austria. So they were kind of, it was a true story about him, but they became good friends. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Two times everyone. Oh, I'm sorry, Ron Howard's made this. Let's see. James Hunt is the guy, Chris Helmsworth, the blonde guy, and then Mickey Lona. That's the guy, the famous race car driver. From he's playing Austria. Yeah, they didn't have all the safety. And literally, I didn't realize in the Indy cars, right behind the seat, that's the gas tank. The guy made a joke. The blonde-headed guy, he's like, it's basically a rocket. So that's what there was a movie called, yeah, but y'all check, it's called Rush. Watch, oh wait, hold on, Dave, watch this one. Watch right here. On the right. Right here, look, watch. Goes all the way up to the wings. Yeah, look, from the down. like and stuff, like you don't pay attention. That's basically like the main power that you're using it. That's how they make plastic things. Everybody like they want like specification. Like a plane or rain. I think I'm not going to think about my bank or you see what I'm just going on? I'm going on another
injured there. You know, they're like the mother demanded that not race. Then he'll plane crash took going to race in Martinville, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, listen. I know that. That's why I tell people you gotta enjoy life to a certain extent. Like you can slip in the bathtub and die. I mean, it's like, yeah, but I mean, he's still got to be able to do what he wants to do. There's nothing wrong with racing. I mean, if he wants to risk his life, and that's he had to make a living. Well, that's the whole point. He never died from racing. So that's the point. Well, I mean, that happens a lot. I mean, look at Kobe Bryant. Died playing basketball, a heart attack, died in the helicopter. Well, that's why God says, you don't know the next minute if you're going to be alive. But people don't think like that. You're not good enough. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. If you love racing, and that's what I'm saying. You can't expect kids smooth. I mean, that's just I know. I mean,
I was in that situation, I would pray for my son. I would care for my son with motorcycle and just pray about it. I mean, like, it just doesn't, it just, there's certain things that motorcycle about my son. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's one of the sayings, dangerous, but life is dangerous. That's what I just don't want to. I think that's what's wrong with parents now because, I think as they let the kids, they're trying to helicopter. Trying to put the kids in post. Keep coming from the military. I don't know. It's not the fuck out of this different planet because nobody joined the military because these nowadays are so advanced. You know, if anything wrong with me, you have a baby guy fights around. Like, but that's what I'm saying. But the parents of the millennials and the helicopter, they won't let kids out on the block. Like every kid nowadays wears a helmet. Like I mean, listen, I definitely think you're right on skateboards, stuff like that. I put my whole life riding my bike without a helmet. Like totally fine. I just think. I heard a preacher talk about it. It's like David Reagan when really good. He's like a preacher doing Wichita. Doing Wichita. They're not tough. It's the guy.
movie, Rush. I don't know why I told y'all wrong. It was Ron Howard that did this movie, not I don't know why I thought Sylvester Stallone. There is a movie with Sylvester Stallone and I can't. He got caught. He was caught. His car crashed and he was burned alive all over his body, but he lived. Wow. Lauda, that's his last name was Lauda in the 70s, IndyCar in the 70s. Nicky Lauda. Chris Helmsworth was playing this guy that they were kind of in competition with. But it's called Rush. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really, I mean, if you don't like it. I mean, I don't watch IndyCar, but I like watching movies about it. That's the worst part about burn victims is that they have to constantly remove the cloth and it rips your skin off every time. It's like I heard it's like when you're like some people just they're like kill me, just kill me. It's like one of the worst things you can possibly imagine. And his whole face up here, most of it down here is not that bad, but all the way up in here, it's all gone, like everything. 28th day in the hospital. We need to vacuum the lungs. I should warn you, it won't be easy. I've had I asked, because I knew about this stuff through the military, but I was throwing up so much, like 3 or 4 days in the hospital, I asked them to put a vacuum tube up my nose and down into my stomach to pump all the stuff I was throwing up. It was horrible. But that's throwing up every every couple minutes was way worse. Dude, they're putting a metal pipe about that big around, and they're making it like this, and they're putting it all the way down his throat right now. Oh my lord, all this nasty stuff is coming out of his stomach. Oh, it's showing it, like him gagging. He asked them to do it again because he looked on the screen and saw the other guy winning races over and over as he sat in the hospital. And now he's trying to put a helmet on, even though he's got bandages around. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine how bad that hurt, dude. Oh my lord. His wife's gonna be so pissed off. I don't know. She's got to understand there's something inside of him that he can't stop, like his wife. Let's go visit our friend Dragon. Hey, buddy. Let's go talk to him. Dude, that is crazy. That guy, yeah, I take it back. I appreciate the passion, but he's insane. I'm sorry, if I got burned up in an IndyCar. What the heck is this? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I just want to call. And now he's racing again. Wow. I mean, there's a fine line between stupid and just being committed to something.
But
Oh my gosh. Overmeasure. I don't think he'd be there if he didn't.
I think I may require
I hope he beats the crap out of that. That reporter asked him if this marriage was going to last because of the way he looked. He asked him that in front of everybody, and now Chris Helmsworth is about to beat the crap out of him. Yeah, he takes him in the room and beats the crap out of him. So he has to, as a Christian, that's something I would have done. Disgusting question to ask somebody. Do you think your marriage will last because of the way you look now? Love that. You ain't gonna beat me, Warlock. Anyway, I actually got something useful.
I think I may require workers' compensation.
Stars, screensaver. I could have sworn I saw stars flashing. Oh, look, the whole gang is here. What's up, guys? Can you tell me there's no clouds over there? It's kind of hard for me to believe. Supplies. Are they above me? Is that what it is? It is. They're above. It's above me. It's above me. Yep. It's up there. It's dead. The easiest way to do it.
People of Fake, what about the Resistance? Oh, you want to know more about us? Well, we're the Resistance. What else is there to say about it?
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Want to join my labor union?
How about that?
was just putting soup on.
Triple eye, double fang, flying from...
I've nothing for you at the moment. As soon half the reason the infirmary is low on supplies is the trolls have been troubled.
I have some good. I used to get hired. Was disgraced red wizard. One of the best divination wizards this side of Faymount. That is until I divined a future someone wasn't too happy about. Now I sell trinkets.
In a society where death is most of what you...
And I've been talking this whole time. I'm watching Kandahar, and with Gerald Butler, and he just put he's worked CIA, and he was undercover as a phone repair person, and they were fixing the phone lines for this country, I guess Kandahar. That's the name of the movie, but they suspected something, the military, and then he shows them a soccer game, and so they were like, they kind of lightened up, but then the military that was watching, they had a drone watching everything, and he sent them a text, and then they said, well, 10 to 12 hours, a nuclear meltdown should occur. I'm like, dude, that's the kind of stuff right there, the hacking that is going on right now. I wish I could remember the website to tell y'all, but you could actually see hacking, like there's lines going back and forth from it shows the globe picture of a map of the world, and it shows all the hacking that is going, and I don't know how they know this, but it's actually a public source where it was 5 or 10 years ago. They might have taken it down now, but it was insane. It was just thousands of lines going like from China to America, America to China, like everybody's hacking each other basically. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. As a Christian, that's why God says don't worry about this world, because this world is completely psychopath. Like, that's why when you believe in Jesus, you don't fear dying and worried about all these crazy nutballs, around the world, because you can't do anything about it. So what's the point of worrying about it? Why? Like, I don't live in fear of this stuff. I mean, it's scary stuff, but it's not like, and of course, it's amazing that this is in Iran. That's what's amazing. I wonder when this came out. Because we need to destroy Iranian government. That's a fact. And I promise you, any military person would agree with it. And they do. I talk to them. People that are still in, I talk to them. I mean, anybody that's a country like Iran, a terrorist country, I mean, they kill people. They throw, I'm not going to get into it. Let me just tell you this. They're one of the most evil countries in the world, and they're trying to build nuclear, and they're almost there. You have to enrich uranium to make it become nuclear. I'm going to make it this. I had to learn all about nuclear power, and I had to take a test, like a book that was this thick on just about the nuclear plant and nuclear radiation, because I would be around it and I had to know about it and be protected. We had to wear all kind of things because we had to do patrols all inside the plant and all near kind of like, there's places like if you walked there, you would get doused with radiation, and you would probably wouldn't even be able to work the rest of the year there. Crazy. But we kept a daily one, and then we had a 1 week that kept up with our yearly intake of radiation. And so each year we would turn that in, or maybe it was like every 6 months. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't like it was. It might have been a quarterly. I can't remember, but it was one that kept track for months at least. And then we had another one that we would grab it off the shelf before we went nuclear plant and clip it on our lanyard, and it would go off if we were in an area, that was basically like. And the other one was just a piece of plastic, and it would soak in your daily, for however long, and then we would turn that in and make sure we were under a certain percentage. And the percentage is set really, really low, lower than it needs to be, just for safety reasons. At least that's what they told us. They could have been full of crap, but I haven't grown a third arm yet, so. Which would actually be useful, but. See, I like, that's what I miss, having jobs like that where, you know, jobs that matter. Jobs where you're protecting people and you're learning. It's not, jobs that aren't easy. I don't like easy jobs. And I'm not against, like, you know, I think you know, whatever job you do is fine. It's just for me personally, I need to have that feeling like I'm actually making a difference. It's something. And that's the only reason I, you know, started filming videos anyway. You know, I used to most time play PS4 mostly just without a camera. I mean, and then when closer I got to God with my disability, I can't really, you know, I can witness people when I go out, but on YouTube, I can tell thousands of people, you know, that see my videos how to be saved by Jesus. And it's not a man-made religion. It's about Jesus died on the cross for you and you believing in that and trusting in Jesus that he died on the cross for you to wash your sins away. And when you do that, you're saved. That's it. And it's so easy to be saved as long as you truly believe, and God knows your heart. He knows if you're faking or not. You can't just say a prayer. It's not a magic. It's not a witchcraft spell, you know. But if you truly believe and when you pray to Jesus for him to save you, you will be saved. He won't. That's what he wants. He's not trying to make it hard, guys. And that's what the man-made religion has done. That's what certain churches and preachers have done. They turn religion into a judgmental, like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, there's definitely sins that God said, you know, God says sin is serious. You know, the wages of sin is death. You will destroy your life if you live a life of sin. I know, because I did, and I was miserable. But you stick to God and you know, love God. That's the main thing. He wants to have a relationship, and he wants to talk to you and pray to you. I mean, he wants you to pray to him and talk to him. Not, you know, that's why it's not about the sins you do. It's about the love you have and the belief you have in Jesus and God. It's not about being a drunk or anything else. I gotta get something to eat.
Conform and obey.
Homemade.
Deviled eggs. I'm gonna change it. These are called angel eggs. I already call them deviled eggs. Why are they called deviled eggs? Still got to figure it out.
I'm watching this movie, Kandahar, and I think some guy's about to blow up the airport or something. He just went to the airport and he's looking sketchy. It's got Gerald Butler in it. Called Kandahar. It's free on YouTube if anybody wants to watch it. But it is rated R. It's probably language and graphics stuff, but okay. I think it's based on a true story too. During Al Qaeda. Let's see. I need to see something. Check something quick, guys. I need to check and see how much. Okay, I think my volume's good. Okay. So.
Ignorance is death.
Hey, boss. Time to talk about a raise? I think I may require workers' compensation. Want to join my labor union? That wasn't in the job description. Want to join my labor union? I think I may require workers' compensation.
Wow.
Hey, boss. Got time to talk about a raise? I think I may require workers' compensation. Hey, boss. Got time to talk about a raise? I think I may require workers' compensation. Want to join my labor union?
That's crazy.
That wasn't in the job description. I think I may require workers' compensation. Is this a break, or are we hitting overtime? Want to join my labor union? Is this a break, or are we hitting overtime? That wasn't the job description. I think I may require workers' compensation. Want to join my labor union?
I'm good. I ain't good. They can't stop me. You blew the crap out of that nuclear plant, bro. Oh, come on. Oh, wow, thank you. I gotta get on Destiny after this. Like, soon. I forgot. I think Zer, I need to get something from Zer. Man, what the? Oh. Yeah, I'm aggro in the whole village.
Hey, boss. Got time to talk about a race?
I haven't done the Wonders Tower in a while.
How dare you interrupt me? Slay these mortals and bring their skulls to my tower.
I'd just like to say, whoever this was that just ran through there, your butthole, just ran right through all these enemies and aggroed them for everybody else while you ran ahead. Thanks, man. Wow. Yeah. Who or what? What is going on? Bit people.
will make excellent undead bodyguards.
It's horrible damage. What's going on, guys? I'm doing 1,000,000 damage. Each hit right there, look at that. If that would have been a whisper knife rogue, it probably would have been.
it!
That's freaking that's bow and arrow rangers. They suck. they hurt bad. I thought there was one over here. I just didn't want to do it. I thought there's not a. Is there not a Is there not a That's the good thing about having Wiggins. There's a poster back there. That's what the great thing about Wiggins. He's like he does. There he is. It's he does. He's one of the most DPS things, highest DPS. He's awesome. Like if you're in battle for 30 seconds, four of his ghosts show up. Like he splits into like four, and they all do damage. It's crazy. That's why I'm like really long fights. I just noticed that Charlie Brown is behind me. I don't know. I don't even know what's playing. I have a little projector that I bought off Amazon for like $40, and that's it. I mean, it's not bad, but you can get some for $50 that are. This one I got was like 10 years ago for $50. The ones that are $50 now are like 10 times better than this. It looks pretty clear. It's weird. My camera makes it look better than what it is in person. It's usually opposite. Like when I don't know. I guess because when I look at it, it's bigger and it's more blurry. But it's weird how the camera that's filming it makes it look sharper than it is. And I'm using this this little white sheet is a really cheap thing that came with the it's great for kids though, if you're young kids who want to watch videos on YouTube, you can take it outside, you can put it on the side of a garage or something, But the little sheet came with it. It's cheap though. It's like, but it's made to show up better, but it's still crap. It's like you can see through it. It's not. It's very, 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 very cheap. Heck. I hear the trolls. So, losers. Okay. That wasn't an ambush party? What? How was that not an ambush party? Ow. That had to be a tie-in ambush party. Yeah, I mean... Okay, that can't... Why did the other one came? That's weird. Really? Dude, there's no way I could be a spy, man. Like, I don't trust people enough. Like, no. Like, I just... I mean... He's right now, Gerald Butler is a CIA agent basically, but I think he is. But he works for the American government, but he's contracted, so he's paid money. Kind of, I don't know, it's weird, but it's like, but he's literally just him and a translator that knows the languages of like all the Afghanistan and Al Qaeda. They are literally. Oh, MI6. Okay. Yeah, relying on the government to protect you. That's the other problem. No. Yeah, C-130, baby. Blow his parts out of the... blow those demons, turn them into baloney mist. That's bad electrician. There's a guy who tells military stories in a unique way. You know, he does, you know, he's a former military, I think a Marine. Anyway, he uses bad language sometimes, but like I said, you know, when it comes to certain things like, you know, when he's doing videos, he tells all the go check him out, Bad Electricity. He tells a story. There's a story of a guy, true stories, amazing stories that you never heard of, like things from World War II, crazy accidents that happened, like Iran attacking our boats, and we basically took out half Iran's ships because they mess with our boats, and that's one of his phrases. He says, "Whatever you do, don't f with our boats." But he's funny and he's really good at storytelling. That's the thing. He makes you laugh and it's just funny. And he was like, I mean, he'll say things like, well, this guy decided he wanted to try to be the main character of the story. And then the guy gets like blown up and he's like, well, he did make the credits as Baloney Miss #1. I mean, I don't know. Some people won't think it's funny, but if you're if you're a military person, or if you're just somebody that likes history and is interested in this military stuff, you know, but I mean, people need to learn about these stories that aren't. I mean, there's one about a Polish. I think he's from Poland. He fought during. I think it was during World War II. This happened, but they were taking, meth. They were given methamphetamine, like pharmaceutical meth. They were held in plastic tubes, and they were pills. And it literally, you can look this up. Like, that's why the German, when the war first started, that's why the Nazis did so well, because Hitler was giving them meth. Even Hitler was taking cocaine cocktails every day. I mean, you can see videos of him like tweaking out, like, and they found it in his blood system. So all that's 100% true. That is not conspiracy. That is fact. And I mean, everybody that knew Hitler talked about that. And that's why he started going crazy, because he was losing the war, and so he would just take more cocaine shots, because you get addicted, you have to keep taking more, just like, everything else that's bad for you. And that's what he just started making bad decisions, and nobody would ever throw him. That's why, like the movie Valkyrie with Tom Cruise, where there was people in the Nazis that were trying to kill Hitler, because they were like, he's destroying Germany. He's literally a cokehead running the country. And that's, and the Fat Electrician tells about a bunch of stories from things that happened with the submarines. Most of it's military stories, but the guy from Poland, anyway, the whole Polish, his group that he was out, they were out, fighting against the Russians or some group. I don't remember what side they were on. But they were taking it too, but they were smart enough. They were like, we don't want people taking this stuff, and we know this guy named Imo. His name's Imo. And he lit, like, this is crazy. They gave like meth to him, and he put it, in his pocket or his bag and stuff. But he had some in his pocket, and it literally, it like melted from the heat of his skin. The pills melted together, and then it froze, and so it was one big lump, and he was afraid they were going to get mad, so he took it, and he didn't want them to get mad at him, so he took it, and he literally for 7 days straight he was awake, and he travels 250 miles, because he basically like went crazy and started, like, he just left everybody and was skiing and like got separated from the group, ended up getting blown up by he got hit by a grenade, he got shot, it's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. And he actually survived and lived to be an old man. It was crazy. But type in Fat Electrician IMO. It's one of the craziest stories you'll ever hear. You'll think it's completely made up, but it's true. I did some research into it. Is nuts, man. The guy lived, and like the guy would fall asleep for 14 hours in the snow, and he didn't freeze to death. So somebody was looking after him, the devil, or it was God, because like it's the craziest story I've ever heard. And I've heard crazy military stories from when I was in the military. Everybody had stories, especially the older people that were in the military, the officers and stuff, and some of the older, like the master chiefs, the older people. They would tell us like stories about going up against drug cartels and stuff, and then it's nuts, man. It's like I said, it's one of the craziest stories I've heard. I mean, the guy literally took a whole bottle of meth and didn't die, and then ended up 200. He traveled 250 miles. Like I think the way it started was he started getting high and just freaked out and he just left the group, or somehow he got separate. I can't remember. I think I might listen to it again. I listened to it twice. Well, no, I've listened to it once. But there's another story I watched twice. about the Iran trying to mess with our ships, and then we end up taking out pretty much half their military navy. That was hilarious. That's where the whole his saying comes: "Don't f with our boats. Whatever you do, don't f with American ships or American anything." He said. But it is true. Don't mess with our stuff. If anybody from any other country is watching, and you're enemy of America, get out of your military now, because you're sent to go against America, you will be destroyed. I mean, they've had multiple statisticians and people, you know, that are geniuses calculate the power of America and our military. We could literally, without nukes, of course, nobody wins with that, but without nukes, our military is so strong right now. Even though we need people, and we might reinstate the draft, like I told y'all, because nobody's joining. The millennials and Gen Z aren't joining because of this whole anti-American bull crap that people are saying America is horrible. Give me a freaking break, bro. Yeah, no country is perfect. Go live anywhere else in the world, and let's see how long you last. Like, it makes me so mad, people that don't appreciate living here. I have no use for them, honestly. But anyway, we still have a strong military, and anyway, those guys have calculated and they said that America would more likely could take on the whole world if the whole world came against America, basically, because we have. Okay, let me put it this way. Aircraft carriers, most of y'all know, are probably the most powerful thing that we have, right? We have 11 jet aircraft carriers that can hold 70 jets each. So we have 11 of those. Guess what the next country behind us has? 2. England. So, you know, I doubt we'll ever go to war with them. But just say if we did, they still only have 2. So we have 11. We could put up over 700 jets with just our, you know, and then this is even crazier. We have 9 attack helicopter aircraft carriers, which I didn't know about. I didn't know we had aircraft carriers just for helicopters. I never knew that. I don't know why I didn't know that. Because they always talk about the ones that you always see jets. You don't see the ones that with helicopters, they're not as big, but they're still aircraft carriers and they're huge. I think it's maybe, I don't know, but it's crazy. And like most people, but so that's a total, let's just say that's a total of 20 aircraft carriers. That's a base. Those are basically floating bases, guys. So all we have to do is surround countries. And then we got all the other stuff. We got drones. We got stuff that I don't even know about. And I know stuff that we have that I can't even say. I can't even talk about because it's even like, I don't want to go to jail. And there's things you learn in the military, and you're bound by that even when you're out of it, you know? And I mean, most of the time you're not going to get caught because it's just if the wrong person hears you say something, like if I said something on YouTube and somebody from the military heard what I said, yeah, I could get in serious trouble. You know, if it's something classified, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. You're under a classified, basically, you're under, I forgot, I don't need that. You're basically, you have to, I can't remember how long they said, like 20 or 30 years, like you're not allowed to talk about, I don't know, I don't keep up with that crap. I just don't talk it. But I'm just saying, there's so much more that we have that I don't even know about. Like, that's why I say, from just the stuff I learned about when I joined the military, like, I mean, I can't imagine what we have, guys. I mean, honestly, we probably have stuff that is so beyond what you can see on YouTube, you know? I mean, we got stuff, I think, way beyond the whole drone stuff. Like, I don't know. I think we have the whole, like, I think we got stuff in our satellites. I don't know the fact. Like, that's just completely speculation from what I've seen her, but I know we do a lot with satellites, and I know there's a technology where and they used it in the movie, and you guys would be surprised how much stuff that is real in movies. And that's why they do it. They do it so people will think oh, it's just a movie. That's not real. But it's actually opposite. Most stuff in the movies you see are real, is real. Just like that you know, that crazy new Top Gun, the new Top Gun movie, that crazy jet that was going Mach 10. Well, we actually, the Air Force just showed that Dark Star, it was called, but it's called something else. It's like Nemesis or something. I can't remember what the actual name is, but it's on YouTube, and it goes Mach 7, which is 7,000 miles per hour. So it's pretty much the same thing that was actually in Top Gun 2. Basically, so fast that a country could not shoot. It's faster than any missile, rocket. So you can't shoot it down. That's what I'm saying. Just like I've seen this movie, Kandahar. You just shoot food? Wait, what? Who? What? Somebody just ran behind him. What was that? I was a kid. Yeah, a little boy that can have a hand grenade. Listen, that's one thing that sucks about this Afghan stuff. They teach their kids from a young age Islam to, like, their young kids. They put AKs in their hands and bombs in. See, he had a bomb in his hand. Triggered. That's why y'all want to know why there's hell. That's why God created hell, not just for the angels, the fallen angels and Satan, but yeah. Imagine how bad that would be if people like Hitler and all these people that molest kids and all that. Imagine if there was no hell. People will like say, how could there be? Well, how can there be a loving God that wouldn't punish these people that, kill kids and brainwash these kids into killing innocent people? I mean, come on, guys. Think about it, dude. Oh my gosh, that's the worst feeling in the world, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about. They abandoned him, like the CIA, dude. These people. That's what I'm saying. The CIA, FBI, they're so freaking corrupt. Like, you've seen all this stuff that's came. Well, some of y'all have. Like, most people are still watching.
Have some talus card. The resist I used to get hired.
I don't want to get into it, but I'll just tell you this, guys. And I swear on my life, and I promise to God, I put my hand on the Bible for this. And I don't do that usually. I finally got it. Dude, I've been trying to figure out how to do this. Oh my word. Okay. Finally. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the FBI should be disbanded. I think they should be disbanded, just like a lot of people do. The CIA. We need some kind of. We do need these spies that go and put their life on the line to find out about terrorism. We need that. Who knows how many times they have stopped probably even nuclear bombs from going off. I can't imagine what our secret, the good people in the CIA. There's good people in the FBI and CIA. The problem is the higher up people. The people in charge of it. That's the problem. It's not the agents. Now, some of the agents absolutely is. But, yeah, I mean, come on, guys. You know what? I'm probably going to get copyright. Oh, I didn't realize that's what it was. Oh, sucks. Anyway, it's a crazy world. So I thank God I'm a Christian, and I don't have to worry a single bit about this stuff. Actually, God says don't. God says if you do worry about this stuff, it's a sin, because you're basically saying that you're not trusting in Him, that He's protecting you, and He is. And if we die, we die. If you're a Christian and you die, then guess what? You go to heaven. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I don't fear this stuff. That's why I don't have a problem talking about it. Some people are like, I've talked to people about this stuff, and they're like, "What? Dude, I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear about this stuff." I'm like, "Why? This is the reality." I mean, and then I have to remember, I'm like, "Wait a minute, they're not Christians. They fear this stuff." I mean, and I understand. If I wasn't a Christian and I didn't know that I was going to heaven when I died, and I didn't know God was watching over me, yeah, all this stuff would be scary. But it's just not scary for me, guys. That's why I talk about it. That's pretty cool right there. Mountains. Oh, it's beautiful. Man, I can't wait to see heaven. I mean, Bible describes a good enough to make you just mind blowing. You can't even comprehend it. Like, I mean, imagine what, God created a universe that we can't even see the end of. And so imagine what, he can create whatever he wants. So imagine heaven. I mean, it's going to be more beautiful and greater than you think of the most beautiful thing you've seen in a movie, whether it's something like Guardians of the Galaxy with this crazy, beautiful, colorful planet, or Lord of the Rings, the elvish, where they live, the elves, whatever it's called, I can't remember, what I mean. But it's gonna blow all that stuff. It's gonna make that stuff look like a sewer. That's what's amazing. The Bible talks about there'll be rubies and emeralds, diamonds the size of mountains. The streets and the cities will be translucent gold. I'm like, it talks about there'll be colors in heaven that we don't have on earth, or that we don't have now in reality. Colors that we've never seen before. The animals, everything. I mean, I just imagine things like all in the sky and just beauty. I mean, it's just, I can't wait. That's why I tell people all the time, I'm ready to go to heaven right now. Ain't nothing in this world that I've had a very fulfilled life. God has allowed me to do a lot of stuff, and I'm thankful for that. And so I don't, even though I am happy and I get tired of sitting here each day playing, every day playing video games. But like I said, when I start to get kind of, God steps in my mind and Holy Spirit and just calms me down, says, I'm coming soon. Look around. You know it. You see it. Oh, it's pretty crazy. Moons. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Might help, let's see. No. That sucks. That would be a good one.
I have your back.
No. Themes. Yeah, that'd be good too. Film. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. Once you have, once you get like the 60 booms, main booms, like it becomes where it's. I gotta put some of this stuff up. This is like this. And you know what? Oh, can I sell those? I need to sell some stuff. Like, I really wish I wouldn't have got this one. I don't know if I want to sell that or not. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put it at 470. If it sells. By tomorrow, if it sells, great. If not, then I'll take it back. I mean, it's good for, it's not, I just don't need it. I mean, it gives 5% critical and 5% defense, like while you're inside of it or something. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like, you know, it's just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, let me get rid of some of this stuff here. No! I don't need any of this. So I get here. I realized I had that many. I'll take that. Alright, let me see what okay. Let's see what's the best you can get. I don't care about the fashion stuff. I don't need any more spinning coins or mystical coins. I got coming out my ears. And I've already got the epic purple ones on all my characters, so I don't need those. And they're cheap as junk now, so they're trash. Now the Tamora's luckiest coin. I didn't even know there was a luckiest coin. I've never seen it. Like, as far as yeah, I would like to get the luckiest coin. That's crazy. But I don't see that happen. Like I said, I've never even, like, look how much see how much the blue ones are selling for. That's disgusting. I mean, actually disgusting. Wow, that was a crazy view. I don't know why I'm saving all this fish stuff. Ooh, I forgot this is, see, that's awesome. I forgot that was unbound. I hate that. I think I can. See, that's crazy. Why can I do a lucky coin in Dragon, but I can't do... I don't know. It's weird to me. I'll start dying. I'll have to put the shield back. I'm glad I bought this thing, man. It was worth it. I mean, it helps enough. And like little crazy shit. I mean, it's definitely kept me from dying. I don't even know how much it is now. I bought it from the Zen market, so. Yeah. This 0%. Yeah. Alright. Let's waste some preservation words, shall we?
Do you have asked?
The reason I buy these I get 25% off, and so yeah, it's literally about the same price here. Wow, I didn't realize that was Ross. Okay, we got. I didn't get that. Yeah, let's waste some preservation wars. Okay, I'm going to put 7 there, 6 there. That's all my points. Oh, I've had it. I mean, I've had it work before, but it's just rare. Well, just destroy my refining points. Well, not really. But at least I have 1,700 tray bars. Next week is 2 times, or tray bar sale. So all these things that usually cost 3, it will be 2. I might save up. And get this because it's so daggone expensive on it. I mean, this is definitely worth getting. You get 9% power. That's at max. Even though it's purple, it doesn't go above that. That's at max. I have it because I think it's reading what I have. I have this on, and there's another one, the purple stone that you can get that I got from a pack, just like a Dragonborn pack. It does 9% critical critical strike, so I have a 9% power and a 9 slaughter. So it's great. This thing's expensive as crap. Like this thing is more, probably definitely more than this. See, I don't understand this. I don't get this. Why do they have this at so much? I mean, Greenscale Bowman's good, but he's not like. I'll put him on. I'll let y'all see him. He's good. There's way more. There's way better. Like I think Materi's better. I think even let's see my companions that are like range. Like I'm not sure about this one, but I know to me, I think where should she? Dragon Hunter. I think I think she uses bows. Yeah, she uses bows, and she throws these spikes out. She's really good. I'll actually use her for a little bit. But she's a bow and arrow range. Caddy Bree is definitely, I think, better than Greenscale Bowman. Materi, I think, is better. He blows a dart, but bow, dart, whatever, about the same. Kinku Archer, I'm not sure about really. I never hear about him much, but yeah, Greenskull Bowman, I have him at Mythic. Yeah, I would say Caddy. I would say Caddy Bree. I would say Caddy Bree. Batiri. Dragon Huntress right here. I mean, she's got this stuff right here. It's awesome. Tosses a handful of traps, damaging, snaring enemies. And she has this, firing an incredible deadly shot, which is a power shot. Shoots enemies with a crossbow. Yeah. But, is she better? Well, I don't know. I don't know if Greenscale's better. Greenscale Bowman's better. I don't know. I don't know who's actual best. I mean, I see them both on up top. They're all pretty good for range, companions I'm talking about. Let's see what else I have. Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't need that anyway. Never mind. What's going on here? Random skirmish. Let's see. That's what I've been trying to do. I finally got it. I didn't know I had it. I only need to kill one more, so. Let's see. Wait. Let's go. go right there. Need a boat. Somebody needs a boat.
Just needs a kill.
Now I just basically have to find hope that basically I just have to wait for an assassin to come out or it'll work.
Conform and obey.
See, she's doing some. Look, I told you, man, she's doing some work, bro. Look at that, 148,000. Boom. Look at that. It's those traps, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Those traps she sets are awesome.
Sastam sees all.
Did I get it? Oof.
No independent thought. Submit.
What happened?
No independent thought. Sastam sees all. Independent thought. Submit. Submit.
No! I can't believe that. Epic fail. I think I hit the thing, that's what did it.
That wasn't in the job description.
Welcome.
I wonder when that
How's
guy,
his
sells
life?
anything
I've got him in
eventually.
the closet looking for a new owner. He nips, but he's nifty.
So I think I have a cube. I should have a cube, right? Do I know? Wait, what? What the? Okay. What the crap is going on? What happened? Did I not get the cube? What? Okay, I don't understand. I'm totally lost, guys. I did it, but I don't know what happened. Huh. I need tinny. But see, usually it gives you a cube and you put it in your slot. Like I'd have to put it where my dragon or the lucky coin is down there at the bottom. You put the cube in there, but I don't have the cube. I don't get that. I did the quest. I killed, but it's like it didn't. It's like it didn't count or anything. It's so weird. I don't understand that. I do not understand that. Because it was up here, it was at the top. Yeah, there's no more. Yeah, this is not. I'll do this first. See, I don't understand this. It's maxed out. Oh. Okay. What? What? Where at? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Oh, you stupid. Oh, let me get over there. Dude, get the freak away from me, freaks. It didn't count? Ugh. I think I have a cube. Huh?
I think I may require.
Oh. Where is? Oh, where's my cube? Nobody has to do, dude. I'm just going to be honest. Nobody has to. Do I have a cube here? Could it be anywhere else? Dang, I was really hoping it would be. I'd get by one if I had the sources, but I don't have the resources to. See? Look at that. It's awesome.
Conform and obey.
Does nobody have these?
Conform and obey. Start tab needs all. Submit.
How does nobody have a freaking cube, man? We need anything. We need anybody with a cube, not just D. Oh my gosh, Rio, I did.
Submit! No independent thought.
I had a cube. I just don't know where it was, okay? I literally just did the quest earlier, and it was supposed to give me a cube, and it didn't give me a cube.
Submit! No independent
So you're
thought.
telling me that that didn't count?
Sastam sees all.
Do they actually sell the cubes in Denmark? They should allow people to sell those cubes in the market, man, because that's just like it's so hard for people to get them because it takes so much time, man. And I thought I had one. I did the quest. I don't know what's going on. Like I'm still figuring out this new place, and it's just weird, like how that. It's like the thing is, like when you pop the cube, it doesn't last the whole time. Like, so you almost need multiple ones, or you need a group that has multiple cubes. Like that's why that guy was saying for me to pop it. I'm like, well, I was hoping that it would somehow. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't get that cube. I don't know why. And I don't know if it's somewhere and I don't see it. Because I did, that was the reward. It was the cube for the assassin thing. Y'all saw me do it. Or if y'all were watching, I did the assassin where you kill 4 assassins. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. Jeez, bro. Give me a break. I'm not trying to scam anybody. Now I have to hope I get the stupid assassin's quest drop. It doesn't even show. Well, I didn't.
Want to join my lady? I think I may require workers. Want to join my lady?
Yeah.